Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you how you can create, edit, and publish your own WooCommerce product. Without further ado, let's dive right in. So when you're in your WP admin dashboard, what you want to do is head over to products and then head over to all products, or you can go to add new. And over here, you can see that I have some pre-made products by WooCommerce, but for this demo, we're gonna create a new one. So what you wanna do is head over and click this button, add new, right next to the product's title. So click it and it will lead you to the following page. Even though it could be somewhat intimidating for someone who's never seen it, but it's very simple once you know it, as most of things in life. As you can see, we have a product name, which we can name our product. We have a product description, which there goes all the description of your product, whether it's let's say a bicycle, a bottle, or a microphone, or whatever your heart's desire. Next thing, we have here a custom field, but we're not gonna visit it right now. If you want to, I have a dedicated video for it. It's going to be popping right now in one of the corners of this video. Next thing, we have a product data. So inside the product data, we have a few things that we're going to visit and we're going to look at right now. First of all, you can choose between a simple product, a group product, an external or an affiliate product, and a variable product. We're going to visit here only the simple product, and if you want to, I will make a dedicated video for each one of them and I will show you exactly how you can edit, create, and publish them also. What you want to do here, we have a regular price. So obviously it's going to be in dollars or whatever your currency is in your country. In a regular price, let's say I have let's do $30, and let's say I want to make a discount because you see here we have a sale price. So a sale price would be, let's say, 25 bucks. And you can also, as you might be able to see here, we can also schedule it. So let's say I want to make a sale from the 1st of January of 2024 to the end of January. So we can do that also. So you head over to schedule and you can see here we have two more fields that popping up right now. We have from, let's say, from the 1st of January to the 31st of January. So it's now scheduled, and only throughout all these dates, it will be available only this price. Right now, as we see here, we have the 30 bucks, then to 25 bucks, and it will be crossed and we'll see it just in a few minutes. That's pretty much it for the general tab, as you might see here on the left. Now we have also the option to inventory. As you might be able to see here, we have the SKU. I hope I pronounced it correctly, but it's basically your own identifier for this specific product. I'm sure if you have, let's say, 1,000 products, it will be a little harder to keep a track of all of them. So you can see here that we can give a number or a number with letters, whatever floats your boat. But anyway, this is the place where you can place your SKU. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And also you can choose to run or to manage your stock. So as you can see here, stock management, you can track stock quantity for this product. So if you choose to, you will see here as I check it, now you can see that we have a field where I have the quantity. Let's say I have 100 parts or 100 items of the same thing in my inventory. So that one option is available for you. Now, one thing, you can also allow back orders. So let's say that someone wants to order it anyway, and you have the option to choose to allow it or not allow it. As you can see here, do not allow, but notify customer, and we have allow. So for example, let's say I have a product and it's not in the inventory right now, or I need to order some more. So this option is good for it because then you can notify the customer that the product is back in store. So that's one good thing. One more thing that you can do is low stock threshold. So for example, let's say you have a low quantity of products. I really hope that you have a really successful store, and I hope it for all of my customers and all for you guys that you have a very successful shop. Let's say you have 2 items left in your inventory and you need to order more. So one thing that this does is that actually this notifies you whenever you have a low stock automatically. Again, let's say we have a scenario where you have 1,000 products. So it will be a little harder to keep a track on all of them. And again, as you might be able to see here, or in a few minutes, you'll be able to see that all the products have some pages. 1,000 products or even 500 products is a lot of products to keep in track on. So that's one option is good for. Also, we have an option to restrict our customers for only one product at a time. I don't know, for whatever reason you want to do that, just so you know you have that option too. That is right here, and you check it, and only one product will be available at one given time. This is for this tab. We have have also shipping. Shipping, usually I'm not touching it, but sometimes you want to, and you'll be able to mention here the weight, the dimensions, whether it's length, width, or height if you need to. So shipping classes, usually I don't touch that, but of course, if you're in the US or if you're in Europe or whatever country you're in, you have that option to choose the shipping classes or to assign them. But just so you know, you have only one option to choose it to. So for example, you're shipping this product only in the US, so make sure you do mention it over there, or any other option that you have. Usually I'm keeping it as is because if you don't know, you have the option to make it or configure it right in the Woocommerce inside the shipping classes. That's just for another video. If you want to, I'll make a full video about shipping classes. Just make sure you leave your comments down in the comment section below. As you can see here, Woocommerce is also trying to improve, and we have here feeling stuck, and they sometimes want to make that experience a little easier on us. But for that, we have our tutorial, so I'm just gonna exit it. The next thing we have is linked products right under the shipping. So here you want to place your upsells or your cross sells. So for example, you have any other products that are completing the same product. For example, if I'm running a jewelry store, selling necklaces, or I'm selling rings or earrings. So sometimes if you have a little collection and your customer only wants the earrings, so you want to also suggest him, oh, I have this necklace or I have this ring that comes right with these earrings. So you have that option to do that. You placed it and you just search for the product. So let's say I have a hoodie, just for that example. You see, I have all these products right over here and I'm choosing it and it just fills that field. The same thing with the cross sells. Let's say I'm putting here also the hoodie. Let's say hoodie with the logo, it's going to be another one. We have an attribute right under the linked products. Here you can mention your attributes of this same product. So what does it mean? For example, you have a big shop and you have some filters, and if you missed this video, I have it right now linked in one of the corners where I'm going over, I think, one of the best plugins to WordPress and Elementor, which is the Jet Smart filters. So if you want to, right after this video, just make sure you check this video so it will make your life a little easier with the filters on your shop. Back to what I was saying, what you want to do here is specify if this product has some colors, have some size, and by that I mean that you can also filter it on your shop. So right here, it will be a good place to place it. So currently I don't have any attributes, but I'm going to show you how you can make them right now. So if you go into your products and then you have attributes, so click it. I'm currently opening it in a new tab. So let's open it. And right now I don't have any attributes. Head over to your name, and inside the name, it will be the name of the attribute. So let's say it's color, size, or whatever that you want to put over there. It will be the name that will be displayed for your customers. So I've put color, and as you might be able to see, once I click outside of this field, it will be populating right over here. And if it's not, then you can also put here color. If you want to, you can enable archives. I usually do. And here the default sort order, I usually keep it right over here under custom ordering. So you'll be able to order it a little bit later. So add this attribute, just click this button, add attribute. And right over here, you'll see that we have a new attribute under color. You can also edit it, you can delete it, and we have the slug, and you'll be able to see the slug right over here under the URL over here. So we have also the option to configure terms. So let's do that right now. Configure terms right over here. If you go here, you have the option to also configure the colors or the attributes themselves. So let's say I have red here. Also, I'm putting red and add new color, and that's it. You added a new attribute under color. Let's add another one. Let's add, let's say, blue, and right over here, let's add also blue. Let's click this button, add new color. So for now, let's skip it as it is. Let's go back to our attributes. Right over here, I click this button. So why is it important? I usually do that. I don't do the old method. Once I've seen around, let's say 5 years ago, where some developers were not doing that, where you go inside the product and you just add it manually. Please, please, please don't do that. It will save you a ton of time if you did it the method I just showed you. Right now, it won't be showing it, or it is. It's via Ajax. If you don't know, Ajax is basically sending some information to the server and getting back. And it's basically, you don't have to open it again and just going back and forth. And right now it's just showing it. So let's click it. Color. So now we have it automatically color. And now notice what happens. Usually you'll have to add it manually, or if I'm saying it on the old way. So right now, because we did it over here in the attributes and we have blue and red, what happens right now, if I go right over here and I click this field, you'll see that we have here two options, blue and red. So now it automatically takes those attributes from the pre-made attributes that we just made it and just put it over here. So let's put blue and let's put red. Great. You can also select them all or select none none, and it will select them all or select none of them. So you can see that it will be visible on the product page. You can also edit it or just not displaying it, depends on your preferences. Right now, we're gonna save those attributes, and you can add as many attributes as you want to, as I just showed you right over here, right under the products, then attributes, the name, slug, and so forth. Again, you're repeating this process over and over, and that's basically what you have. So now that we're done with that, let's go back to our product, and right over here, once we've already added our color, let's go back and let's visit the next thing, that is the advanced tab. Here we have the purchase note. If you want to add a note to the purchase of the customer, we have the menu order. The menu order, it's more the number or the hierarchy that the product is visible in the archive page. So let's say, for example, you want some products to be ahead of the others or down below under the other products. So right over here, you have the option to reorder them. As I've showed in one of my videos, if you haven't seen them, it's also on my channel or popping up right now on the screen. So just basically keep in mind that the very lowest number is 0. Usually in coding, what happens is you start from 0. You don't usually start from 1. That's how programming works. And the 0 is the highest number. It's just basically 0 is just instead of 1. So 0 and then 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Also, you have enable reviews. You can choose to enable reviews. You can disable them. It depends on your own preferences. So we have get more options, and it's obviously WooCommerce trying to get you more extensions if you need to. So just so you know, you have that option. Now, one thing that I haven't mentioned is for virtual products and downloadable products. For example, let's say you're running a consulting website and you're selling Zoom meetings with clients. So you have a virtual product that will be fitable for that. And you'll see that once I'm clicking it, you'll see that some things will change on the screen. So let's click it and you'll see that the shipping is now disabled. Why? Obviously, if it's a virtual product, then you won't need a shipping for it. So that's one thing. Now, another thing, let's say it's virtual and it's downloadable. For example, you're selling PDFs or you're selling some cheat sheets or whatever it is virtual. For example, you're selling a video course. I don't know, whatever it is. So you have that option too. So it's virtual. Obviously, you don't send it via mail or whatever it is, and it's downloadable. So the customer, after he pays for the product that you're selling, can also download it for further use. You can just click it and then you'll see you have the option to add the file if you have a PDF or whatever it is that is downloadable for the user. And then we have download limit. For example, let's say you want to restrict your customer for only 1 download or for 5 downloads. So you won't go crazy with it and distributing it for whatever reason. I don't know, whatever it is. And you have download expiry. For example, you want to expire the download for your customer. You can also specify, for example, you're giving him, let's say, half a year. So after half a year, he will have to repay or pay again for this exact product. You have that option. You don't have to, you just have it right here in the WooCommerce edit page of the product. So also, if we scroll a little bit downward than that, we have the product short description. So the short description, what it is just a few words in a very, very concise way of saying what this product is all about. And when the customer goes into the product itself, then he will be able to see the product description or the full description of this product. So let's say I'm selling a t-shirt. Let's do t-shirt. Currently, I'm not putting any product description, but you can do that just so you know. And all these options are basically if you want to change the color of the text, align it differently, put a bullet point or number list, or make it bold. So just so you know, it acts just like a Word if you're familiar with Word or Google Docs. And also, one thing before we go right into the right section of this page, you can also add media. For example, you want to add some more pictures, but usually you wouldn't want to if it's a product that you're selling. I'll show you right now why not. So right here we have the publish. You have the option to see what's the status of this product, if it's a draft or if it's pending for review or if it's published. You can also see the visibility of this product, whether it's going to be public or whether it's going to be password protected or it's going to be private. Password protected is basically that anyone who wants to view this product will have to get a password for it from you, obviously, as the shop owner. And also private is only for you, so nobody be able to visit or see this product. So we'll keep it as public. Let's click OK and then publish immediately. And we can also schedule our publication of this product if you want to. Again, it acts the same as I've shown you before in the scheduling of the price of this product. So also we'll keep it as it is immediately. Now we can also see the category visibility, shop, and search results. So also you can edit this too. We can show it only on the shop, only in the search results, and we can also define it as hidden. Or we can have this set. This is a default product if you want to, but usually I'm keeping it as it is and not touching it at all. Now the product image, it would be the main image of this product. So let's choose it right now. Set a product image, and right now we have some dummy images of products, people. So let's scroll a little bit to the bottom. Now let's go and click this one. We have this product image, and usually if it's going to be a variable product, and if you want to see this video, I'll have it popping in right now on screen. And we have a product gallery. So right over here, we add product gallery to this, and we scroll to the bottom again, and we choose the blue and the red one. What I did here to choose both of them is I just press Control or Command if you're on Mac, and just choosing it both of them, because usually, as you see, if I'm going from one to the other, it won't choose both of them. So just choose all of these, or if you want to choose all of them, you can just press Shift and just press from one point to the other. I'm just gonna check this one and then add to gallery. So now you'll be able to see that I have the main product image, and then we'll see the product gallery. So it's gonna be those two images. The next thing is you have the product categories. Now the categories, I don't think I'll have to explain it very much to you, but in very general explanation for it is the category for the product itself. So let's say these ones can be under clothing. Of course, it's a clothing for our daily use. So we have t-shirts, and then you have it. One more thing, if you want to add it, or let's say for some reason you haven't edited any new category and you don't want to go under products and then go to categories and then add new and so forth, what you want to do is head over under here, add new category, and under here just add the category, and then you can see that you also have the ability to set the parent category, for example, if it's a subcategory for any category in your shop. So just so you know, you have that option. Now we have product tags. Tags are usually another way to help you with, let's say, an SEO, or if you have a filter by tags. So let's say I want to put it under Halloween. So what I do, I just put it here. And if you want more than one tag for any reason, just you have a comma, and then you put the other one, just put space, and then let's say we have casual, and then you just add them, and you can see here that we have two tags then being added. Now that we're done with our product, obviously I haven't specified the short description and the product description, but I'll do it later. Once you're done with your product, what you need to do is scroll to the top, and then you have right over here under publish above the product image, just press the publish button and it will publish your product. Once it is published, you can view your product on your shop. Now, if you don't want to go to your shop and over here, so what you want to do is head over under here under the permalink and just press it, and it will lead you to your product. As you can see, it is a very simple template for this product. Here you can see the breadcrumbs for it: home, clothing, t-shirt, and t-shirt. Here we have the product title, we have the price itself, we have the stock, and we have the add to cart, and right over here we have the categories, tags, and we have some additional information. We have reviews because we've enabled them, and we have our other images. As you might be able to see here, we have the red and we have the blue one, and here we have related products. As you might be able to see, we have the t-shirt and the long sleeve, and we have maybe also a hoodie if I want to. So yeah, that's pretty much how you add a new product. I'm sorry if it was a little longer video, but yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And if this video helped you, I'll be really thankful for you if you leave a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any video that I post. I usually post them on a weekly basis, and as usual, I'll be seeing you in the next one.